I've got Rangers comments I need to fire through, guys, because Rangers fans have been keen to get heard in the comments. There's a Romans Lovin singing the blues, says he looks a tremendous find. Luke says he looked like he'd been playing for Rangers for years. David Gillespie's having none of it. Oh my God, 25 minutes and he's the new Arthur Newman. 10 men for 87 minutes. George
I do think we need to calm it down a little bit.
He did look good, but I get
He
it.
did look good. He did, but it was 25 minutes. But yeah, I was impressed by him.
Aye. George says, I truly wonder about some of the Rangers fans. Considering where we were, I think the team have done a fantastic job and they should show more credit and patience during games. And right, I need to get your guys' take on one thing we didn't actually talk about last night, Keith, was James Tavernier, the tackle on Tyrese John Jules, which
I've got to be honest. During the match, it didn't even, it didn't raise my attention. I didn't notice it. But obviously, subsequently today, everybody's all over it, and not without reason. Not without reason. Do I think it's a red card? No, I've seen it compared to the Trusty one the other day, and I don't think it's the same level because for various reasons, including the positioning of other people on the pitch. But could that be a booking? It's probably a foul. I can understand why people are looking at that. The problem being, if VAR get involved in that, it's because it's a red card. And that to me didn't look like a red card offence. It could well have been a booking, and he was on a booking. So that's one for the actual match official at the time, and not for VAR intervention, unless VAR look at it and say it's a red card.
I mean, just to finish off in the comments, your loyal Muppet says we definitely got away with one with Tav, but the other side have got away with a good few. Davey Hoops wants to know why Tav was not sent off, same as Trusty. Big Rab wants a proper answer on Tavernier and why he wasn't sent off. So we've had a lot of comments about Tavernier. But how did you see it, Mick? If you have seen it.
I thought he was a lucky boy.
I thought he was lucky as well. I agree.
I thought it was very, very close to being a red card. I mean, it used to be the last man thing, isn't it? It's not last man. That doesn't exist anymore. Is it a direct goal scoring opportunity? I mean, I think he looks as though he's chasing through and goal. I think if he gets a red card there, I don't think VAR step in to overturn it. But likewise, it's because where it is another 2 or 3 yards closer to goal. I think he's gone. I think
did the referee even give a foul?
No, didn't give in.
He didn't even give a foul.
No.
So,
but that would imply to me, Keith, he's maybe missed it.
He's maybe not seen it. So
is that maybe
in which case that's why you've got VAR?
Exactly, a case for VAR.
So it's VAR to look at it.
No, VAR can't go back and order a foul unless he's going to say it's a red card. So if VAR aren't going to give a red card,
that's exactly my point, Mix. So VAR need to look at that. VAR would need to look at that and say that's a red card offence.
Yes,
and I'm not convinced that it was.
That's what I'm saying. I think the thinking is it's too subjective to get involved. Having the big debate the week before with Trusty, again a subjective one. Maybe they thought this one's also subjective, so maybe it's the on-field. If any way it goes is going to be debated either way, isn't it?
Well, do you know? In that instance, then, Mick, if I'm in VAR and if I look at that and I'm thinking, well, wait a minute, there's something in that. The referee's clearly not seen it because he's not given a foul. You've got to be in his ear at that point saying, who was the referee last night?
David Dickinson.
David Dickinson. You've got to be in his ear saying, David, did you see that? No, I didn't because I've not given a foul. Well, it's definitely a foul. I think you might want to go to the screen. So VAR's not there to re-referee or to make the decisions, big crucial decisions. The referee's there, but VAR's there to help. So I definitely think if VAR's doing its job properly there, the referee should at least be given the opportunity to go to the side of the pitch, take a look for himself for a second time and see what he thinks. Because he clearly didn't see it properly, otherwise he would have given a foul, and he didn't give a foul. So that should be enough for VAR to say you need to take a second look.
I agree. And just to finish the comments, Singing the Blues says, Tavernier can't get sent off. We need him to take our pens to win us the title. Jim Riley says, I'm not sure which DD is causing us the most damage, Dermot Desmond or David Dickinson.
What about the booing at half time? I mean, listen, we've said in this show many times, but everybody just calmed down. I mean, Rangers are 1-0 up. I mean, it's deepest, darkest winter. The games are coming thick and fast. It's not a time for silky football and all that stuff. And there's folk booing at half time. You're like, right, just calm it a wee bit, folks. Have a bit of chill. Have a bit of chill.
We were saying last night, though, I could understand it. I think the Rangers fans, I don't think they were overly excited by the starting lineup. They were probably looking at that going, oh, great, get the new guys in. That didn't happen. None of them started. They were all on the bench. 2, they've grown used to, over the period of time, watching this Rangers team get itself near a challenge. Well, there's that as well.
An actual reaction half time to boo.
But no, do you know what? I think the real reason is that there's a packed stadium, 50,000 fans in there. They know that a title chase is real now. They know that it can happen, but they have to place their trust in this group of players that they don't trust. And when Rangers then go out and play in a sort of lethargic manner, in the manner which they did for the first 45 minutes against 10 men, and I know people will say, oh, it's difficult playing against 10 men. It doesn't matter. These Rangers fans have been through so many disappointments. They looked at that performance over the first 45 minutes and they knew by half-time, Rangers continue to play like that. Now, they might still get the points. They're at home against 10 men. But if Rangers play like, if that's the standard of performance that Rangers have got in them between now and the end of the season, they've got no chance. And the fans know that. And I think that's why the reaction was what it was on the halftime whistle. Completely different 45 minutes later. Because Rangers went about their business in a different way. The new signings come on. They scored goals. They got a 5-1 win. The whole mood music around Rangers and Ibrox changed in that 45 minutes. And I think, you know, I was looking at it last night and I thought there was 4 players from the first half that should have got pass marks for Rangers. Suter, Diomande, Raskin, and obviously Mikey Moore, who was outstanding again. And that's not good enough when you're in a title race. It's nowhere near good enough.